My brother's son was body shamed by the current PCC in a very bad manner. In a very, very, very bad manner. They're kids. They're not in politics.
రాజకీయాలతో మా పిల్లలకేంటి సంబంధమని ఎమ్మెల్సీ కవిత సూటిగా ప్రతిపక్షాలను ప్రశ్నిస్తున్నారు. ఏఎన్ఏ పాడ్కాస్ట్లో మాట్లాడిన కవిత కేటీఆర్ కొడుకు హిమాన్షురావుపై కాంగ్రెస్ నేతలు బాడీ షేమింగ్ చేశారని, ఇది ఎంతవరకు కరెక్ట్ అని ప్రశ్నించారు. రాజకీయ నాయకులు పబ్లిక్లో ఉంటారు కాబట్టి వారి వారి వ్యక్తిగత విషయాలపై మాట్లాడితే అది వాళ్ళ కుటుంబ సభ్యులను బాధ పెడుతుందనే విషయం అందరూ గమనించాలని ఆమె చెబుతున్నారు.
My brother's son was body shamed by the current PCC in a very bad manner. In a very, very, very bad manner. They're kids. They're not in politics. He body shames them and he says, oh, but I can say anything because he's KCR's grandson. I'm like, no, you can't. In the whole Telangana said you can't. They literally stood by us. Luckily for me, ma'am, both of my sons, I've always communicated to them. I told them, because of my profession, you will have to deal with a lot of negative comments, unnecessary intrusions. People keep texting them on the WhatsApp, a lot of requests and sometimes negative comments. And there was this time when ED had displayed both my phone numbers on screen without my permission, although I'm not accused or anything. They just displayed my phone. There were thousands of messages. There were thousands of phone calls, phone constantly ringing. I just shut it off after a day. I didn't want to appear to be scared, that's why I kept it on, but it was constantly ringing. Luckily for me, thank God and thanks to the sincerity of my party, 99% of the messages were positive. They're like, Akka, we know we are with you. Akka, we know we are with you. There's nothing wrong with you. We are with you. Be brave. This is what the messages said. But yet my phone number was made public. I'm a woman. What about my privacy? What about protection? What about these, eloquent speeches that these leaders give on the floor of the parliament? They just put my number there. They can't do that. That is why my kids, especially my two sons, I keep communicating with them that, better please keep this in your mind. Unfortunately, my profession is like that, and India as a democracy has not matured to that extent ki profession is separate, personal life is separate. So we will one day as a society, but right now there is a lot of hatred. So please be careful is what I tell them. So both my sons have Instagram accounts, but they have a private account. And they refuse to share a lot of pictures with me. They said, we will not tag you. I said, no problem, don't do that. You do your stuff. You live your life. Once in a while, I wish them for birthdays, etc. on Instagram. But I'm also fairly private. I don't put out a lot of pictures and all, which my team doesn't like me too much for. But yet I don't, because I know because there's
the
going to be a lot of blowback on the kids, which I cannot take it.